CFE Exam Study Guide. Let's get started. In CFE reports, conclusions about guilt should be: is it A, stated as opinions based on evidence? Or B, avoided, present facts only? Could it be C, required for prosecution? Or lastly D, included if probable cause exists? The correct answer is B. Here is why. A fraud examiner's report should present factual findings, analysis, and evidence. Conclusions about legal guilt or innocence are for the trier of fact, court/jury. The examiner should avoid stating such ultimate conclusions. Option A is improper. Options C and D are incorrect. The report is an investigative tool, not a prosecutorial requirement. Next question. The perception of detection is most effective because: is it A, it increases rationalization? Or B, it reduces perceived opportunity? Could it be C, it eliminates all pressure? Or lastly D, it replaces internal controls? The correct answer is B. Here is why. In the fraud triangle, the perceived opportunity to commit fraud is reduced when individuals believe there is a high likelihood of being caught. This is a powerful deterrent. Option A is incorrect. Rationalization is the internal justification. Option C is false. Pressure may still exist. Option D is false. Perception complements, does not replace controls. Next question. A Ponzi scheme is characterized by: is it A, paying returns to earlier investors using new investor funds? Or B, legitimate investment returns? Could it be C, guaranteed high yields without risk? Or lastly D, both A and C? The correct answer is D. Here is why. Both A and C define a Ponzi scheme. It is unsustainable, using new investors' money to pay purported returns to earlier investors, A, while often promising high, risk-free returns, C, to attract those new investors. Option B is the opposite. Returns are not legitimate. D correctly combines the defining characteristics. Next question. Chain of custody documentation is critical for: is it A, admissibility of evidence in U.S. courts? Or B, reducing investigation costs? Could it be C, speeding interviews? Or lastly D, avoiding digital analysis? The correct answer is A. Here is why. A properly documented chain of custody establishes the integrity of evidence from the moment of collection through its presentation in court. It proves the evidence was not altered, tampered with, or contaminated, which is foundational for admissibility. Options B, C, and D are not primary purposes of chain of custody. Next question. Under SOX Section 404, management must: is it A, assess and report on internal control effectiveness? Or B, outsource all audits? Could it be C, certify only annual reports? Or lastly D, ignore fraud risks? The correct answer is A. Here is why. Section 404 of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act requires management to annually assess and report on the effectiveness of the company's internal control over financial reporting, ACFE, and the external auditor must attest to that assessment. Option B is not required. Option C is covered by Section 302. Option D is the opposite of the requirement. Next question. In bid rigging, the most common method is: is it A, collusion among bidders to submit complementary bids? Or B, solo overbidding? Could it be C, accepting lowest bid always? Or lastly D, no competitive process? The correct answer is A. Here is why. Bid rigging often involves competing vendors secretly agreeing in advance who will win, with others submitting intentionally non-competitive, complementary bids to create the illusion of competition. Option B might occur but is not collusion. Option C is proper practice. Option D describes sole sourcing, which may be legitimate or corrupt, but is not bid rigging per se. That's it for today. How many did you score? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and tell me what topic I should cover next. Bye.